KHL action is back from December break and we got 7 games lined up for you. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching KHL Update. We're gonna kick it off with a rivalry. This is Vladivostok and tonight Admiral play host to Amur. The Tigers have won both of the first 2 minutes between the two this season. But it's a different story in this one as Admiral special teams absolutely owned the game. Early in the second period, Captain Vici Sayustov scores his 12th of the year on a power play. Amur tied up midway through the period. 2011 World Junior Champion Georgy Berdykov nets his first of the season with a scorcher from the point. But less than 2 minutes later, Admiral back on a power play and they convert again. This time Victor Alexander finds the back of the net, Sayustov gets an assist on the play. Third period now, and Dmitry Sayustov gets 5 in a game for that slew foot on Alexander Frolov. That gives Amur a chance to bring it back to even. But just 20 seconds into the ensuing power play, Sean Morrison sends Robert Sabolich in on a breakaway, and Sabolich makes it 3-1 Admiral. Amur still converted once on that 5-minute major. Alexander Picard 1 time at home for his 3rd of the season. A few minutes later, Amur with a chance to tie it up as Allegli shoots from inside, and he's denied by Igor Babkov. What a save by a former Ducks pick. Tigers pull the goaltender late in regulation, but Robert Sabolich scores an empty netter and puts it in the bag. Admiral scored 2 power play goals on 4 attempts and is shorted for the win. 4-2 is the final of Vladivostok tonight. We go to Shanghai, China now, where Mik Sindrishis and Dynamo Riga face Nick Schaus and Kunlun Red Star. The Dragons acquired Schaus in a trade with Magnitka for Wolski, and it pays off very early in the game. Schaus scores his first goal as a Red Star in just his 2nd shift. Welcome to China, Nick. 5 minutes later, they double their lead. Hurricane nets his 10th of the season on a counter-attack. Lucas Lesser with a cross-ice pass. Dynamo swapped Yanis Kalinic for Mantas Armalis in the cage after that as Kalinic allowed 2 goals on 8 shots. After the scoreless second period of play, Dynamo get back to within 1. Lauris Darzinch beats Mik Sindrishis for his 19th goal of the season. Dynamo may be dead last in the West, but Indrishis is 3rd in the league in goals. The hope is short-lived for Dynamo though. Just over 2 minutes later, Kalchik Chur gives the puck to Lucas Lockhart, and Lockhart scores his first career KHL goal. It took him 40 games, but he finally has it. And that's all they're gonna need tonight. Alexander Skriniar makes 22 saves for his first career KHL win, and Kunlun Red Star enjoyed their first win at home ice since Halloween. 3-1 is the final. We travel to Omsk now, where second-best team of the East Avangard challenge Yugorev, who are dead last in the league standings. It goes the way you expect at first. Late in the opening period, Kirill Sinanov puts Avangard on the board with a nice wrister. But then something goes wrong for the Hawks. Early in the second frame, Artur Mikheyev tips it home on a power play to bring it back to even. Late in the period, Yegor Zhuravlov puts the puck on net from the point, and it goes in off Artem Bolansky, who is credited with his first goal since December 21st, 2016. It's been almost a full year. Just over a minute into the third period, Pavel Varfolomeev improves Yugor's lead to 3-1 as he scores his 10th on the rebound. 2 minutes later, Andrei Stas pinches to the left wing. Anton Krylov sends Pavel Varfolomeev in on a breakaway. He doesn't score, but Krylov pokes it in on the follow-up chance, and it's 4-1 Yugra now. And to top it off, 18-year-old rookie Stepan Grimzin scores his first career KHL goal a few minutes later. Just for the 2nd time this season, Yugra scored 5 goals in a single game and enjoyed their most solid win of the year. They beat Avangard 5-1 on the road. We go to Kazan now, where a blockbuster matchup takes place. It's the Green Rivalry. Akbar sells Salavat Yulive. They have split the last 2 meetings of the season. Salavat won the latest game in Kazan 1-0 on November 29th. Akbar scored first in this one though. 7 minutes into the game, Rob Winkheimer has his 6th of the season with a nice move down low. Late in the period, Salavat with a chance to tie it as Slava Sladuchin risks it on net, but it's gloved by Nilgariba. Nice save by Akbar's netminder. Salavat get one past him 7 minutes into the second period as they convert on a power play. Lena Sobrek with a beautiful setup, and Timo Hordik wires it home off the rush. That's his 14th goal of the year. Akbar's regained the lead with just 3 seconds remaining on the clock in the frame. Denis Zariba finds the rebound, turns, shoots, and scores. Zariba was his second of the season, and that's going to be the game winner in this one, no less. Onwards win the Green Rivalry 2-1 on home ice. Let's move on to Helsinki, Finland now, where Jokerit defend the ice against Lada. This one has a sudden plot twist. The Jesters open scoring just 14 seconds in. Rasmus Risanen blows it on net from the point, and Niklas Jensen buries the rebound for his 13th goal of the season. 10.5 minutes later, they can run on a power play to double their lead. Samuel Lepisto with an absolute cannon of a shot from the right wing. 2-0 Jokerit after the opening 20. There's no scoring in the second, and then everything turns upside down in the third. Just 22 seconds into the frame, Denis Zernov tips a pass for Zapolsky to put Lada on the board. 9 minutes later, Alexei Mostrikov does a great job shielding the puck, getting to the slot, and stuffing it in. It's a 2-2 tie now. And a few minutes later, Denis Zernov scores his second of the night and 12th of the season from the hash marks. Lada scored 3 goals in a row and take a 3-2 lead. But Jokerit won't let them get away with it. In the 9 seconds of regulation, Captain Bader Regin brings it back to even again, and this one will go to the shootout. Denis Zernov and Stanislav Bacharov score for Lada, but they still fall short to Jokerit. Olli Paula scores the winner in the 5th round. The Jesters lose the point, but still win it 4-3 on home ice. We're now in Bratislava, Slovakia, where Slovan take on Boris. These two can break the deadlock up till midway through the third period, and then Boris finally finds the back of the net. Maxim Semyonov with the original shot and Misha Shevchenko with the goal. Late in regulation, Kevin Dahlman scores an empty netter, and that's game. Boris won their first game on the road since October 25th as they take it 2-0 in Bratislava. And there's just one more score to tell you about. Neftekimik beat Sochi 2-0 as well. Ildarshik Sadarov and Dan Sexton with the markers. And that's it for your KHL update. Do come back tomorrow for 4 more games, including Lokomotiv Spartak and SKA St. Petersburg versus Dynamo Minsk. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.